Good day to every one of us today. We want to really say thank you to as many that have been following us on this program. It is another wonderful day to come your way, to bring to you what we are doing as regards promoting awareness and education on retirement. I am Mr. Chusudo Okonta, the promoter of this program known as Retirement Clues, and to the glory of God, and still the publisher of Nigeria #1 pension and insurance online platform known as eSpend Online. Today we have come again to push further discussions on how you can actually plan your retirement so that you will not retire into tears. Our joy, our prayers is that when we retire smiling. We will not retire into tears. And I know that God will keep us alive, to retire smiling. And that is why today we just have a topic that we want to discuss, just as we have been discussing on this program. And we'll be looking at a topic that says, how will you retire? It's just a question. How will you retire? How do you hope to retire? What are the plans that you are putting in place? Because it's not just enough for you to just say, one day I will retire. But just as I said when I was making that prayers, some people will retire smiling, while some will retire, they will retire weeping. And I pray that will not be a lot, that will not retire weeping. It is our expectation, it is our prayers that we should retire smiling. But before you can retire smiling, you must answer this question. How will you retire? That is what we want to look at today. And before we go into the discussions, let's just serve you with few updates, latest happenings within the retirement space. The first thing we want to share with you has to do with how the pension fund access is growing. The National Pension Commission has come to tell us that the pension fund access has actually soared, that the thing has hit 14.36 trillion. The way the thing is going, very soon we'll be talking about 20 trillion, 30 trillion pension fund access. Is a very good one. I think that industry, the pension industry, has remained one of the, the lights, shining lights, in Nigeria, because the fund has keep growing, and kudos to those that are actually managing the fund and the regulator, the National Pension Commission. That is a very good one. And outside that, we got to know too that PTAD, which is the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, said they have enrolled in recent time over 800 retirees. That means those 800 retirees have been added, to the pool of people that are qualified to receive a monthly pension benefit under the defined benefit scheme, which is managed by Peter. That is a good one too. Then we got to know too that the pension fund administrators, together with their regulator, the National Pension Commission, they have been wooing, wooing those in the informal sector with incentives, and one of those incentives is health insurance, and they are just assuring them that they want to attach health insurance, because they say health is wet. It's only somebody that is healthy, somebody that is alive, that will be able to make contributions, and that is why in their wisdom they have thought it necessary to add this as an incentive, for those that subscribe to the micro pension plan. Is a very good one too, and not just resting in their hearts too. The National Pension Commission have said that it is actually committed to the safety of funds, and one of those things that they are doing, apart from with the fund being safe, is to ensure that the operators play the game according to rules, And that's why they are saying any PFA that compromises the standard will be heavily sanctioned. Where there is no law, people will always do things the way they want it. And that is why the National Pension Commission is actually putting it before the operators that play this game according to the rules. When you veer off, there is always a big brother waiting for you to discipline you. And I think since the contributory pension scheme came into existence, I think it has been very good, because we've never had instances where people veer off totally, that actually drag down or bring the name of the sector into disrepute. We say kudos to the National Pension Commission and even the operators for what they have been doing, and we'll continue to support them for them to make progress. And where they are not getting it right, we'll still try as much as possible to make our own contributions. Those are just the updates we want to serve you this morning. Let's go into our discussion. Just as I've highlighted, today we are looking at, just like a poser question to you and I, that how will you retire? How will you retire? Do you want to retire and be smiling, or you want to retire and be complaining? We have many type of retirees today. There are those that have retired, and even when you see them, when they are 80, they still look as if they are 40, because they are enjoying the seed that they sowed while they were working. And there are still some people that you see that they have retired, all the time they are complaining. Some of them are even begging. Some of them have taken up to odd jobs, because they can't just stay as long as they are alive. There are people, the side I come from, say man must work. Man must work, man must work. And for man to work, you just have to have something doing. That is why this question is coming to you that is just working. Maybe today, now you are resumed, you are in your office, you are working. You need to ask yourself this question, how will I actually retire? With this effort that I'm making every day, will it amount to me retiring smiling? And if you ask yourself that question, I think it will go a long way to really help you plan for retirement. As we always say, it is not enough for you to just plan your salary, plan every other thing, and you leave your retirement, because the time of retirement is the time that you needed resources. It's not even now, because it is very difficult to beg at old age. Even if your children, you are begging them, and they say they don't have, you may not even have power to go and do any other thing that will give you money. Imagine somebody that is 60 years now, 70 years, 80 years, and has no money, and say, I want to, what can I do now? Should I be riding Okada? At that age, who will even patronize him or her? That is why you and I must plan our retirement. Let's look at things that, this program is always there to prefer solution. Let's look at things that we feel that should be done in order for us to retire rich. Just few things, and there may be things that but we just want to, just highlight on them. One of the first thing, if you want to retire rich, you don't want to retire weeping or agonizing, crying, you must embrace retirement plan or scheme early in life as you are working. Like as in other episode, we said it, that when you want to get a job, as you are looking at the salary that the organization want to pay you, you must also factor in your retirement. Look at that job. Can this job actually drive me into a better retirement? You must have it in mind. It's not about the salary you are going to earn. Always think of your retirement, because to an extent, your salary will actually determine the how you retire. The condition of work will determine how you retire, and that is why you must not look at just the salary alone. You must still factor in your retirement. As you get a job, as you are applying to get a job, you have not gotten a job, now you are going for an interview today, you must put before the person that want to employ you put before the person, while you are negotiating your salary, also talk about your retirement. Ask that organization, what is your retirement plan like? Do you have retirement plan for your workers? You must ask that question, and if they have, you must know, if possible, As a professional, you can even negotiate your retirement, your retirement contribution, because what the law states is that presently we have 18%, which is minimum. If you have opportunity, you can even negotiate beyond that 18%. If you are an expert, an organization wants you, they just want you to come and work with them, you can negotiate beyond that 18%. Just tell them, please, if you are doing 18%, for me, I am looking at towards retiring smiling. You can do 20% for me, you can do 30%. It's possible. And if the organization actually needs you, you will see that your contribution will be higher than other people that never even thought of it. And that is why you must always put your retirement plan at the forefront. You must embrace retirement early. You are working in an organization, the organization is not even making any contribution towards your retirement. My brothers and sisters, fathers and daddies, fathers and mummies, please talk to your organization, because they are not helping you. They will just push you into retiring with agony. I pray that will not be a lot in the name of Jesus. Then that is just the first thing. You must embrace retirement early and make sure that there is a retirement plan that you are looking up to. Another thing, seek knowledge. Seek knowledge on investment and retirement. Just as we said, try as much as possible, like what we are doing now. Listen to it, share it with other people, read things about retirement, look at people that have retired, look at their life, look at what they are doing. It will really help you to plan your retirement. Don't just be focused on your job alone. No, look at people that have retired, ask them questions, so that it will really help you to plan your own retirement. Seek knowledge. Seek knowledge is very, very key. Now, another thing is that you should learn from retirees. Just as I've said, a part of seeking knowledge, learn from retirees what they are passing through. There are many retirees today that are regretting because of actions that they fail to take. And when you meet such retirees, when they share their experience with you, it will really help you to plan your own future. It will really help you. Because when you see retirees that say, oh, if I have known, I would have done this, I would have done this, I would have done. What they are telling you is that you now, today now is the day for you to do that thing, so that you will not get to where they are. And that is why it's very, very important that you must learn from those that have retired, learn the mistakes they make so that you avoid it, learn the progress, the progress they made, so that you too can follow that path. It's very, very necessary if you want to retire well. Learn from retirees. Another thing we want to say, make sure you make enough investment, because this knowledge will help you to make investment. Because if you don't know that these are things that are obtainable even in retirement, you will not know how to invest. Imagine you meet a retiree that tells you, oh, if I have known, I would have invested very well. Today now, I'm not even what they are giving to me. It's not even enough to sustain me. It will help you plan. And what are you going to do? Make sure you invest enough. You can invest through the contributory pension. You can invest through buying stocks. You can invest through the real estate, buy properties, build houses if you have money, so that at retirement, you'll just be smiling. You'll be going on vacation when other people are waiting for people where they are just waiting for their monthly pension benefit. The next thing we want to discuss here is that you should leverage on inflation to plan your retirement. As you know, we are talking of inflation. Inflation is not bad, because it will help you to know that as at the time that you will retire, if you didn't invest well, that money may not be enough for you. The value would have dropped, and that is why you must leverage inflation to actually plan your retirement very well. Another one that we have to say, be prudent. Manage your resources very well. Put your resources where you know that it will really improve your life. Don't just spend money anyhow, and embrace healthy lifestyle. Don't just put your life into things that will cause problem for you at old age, where you begin to spend money. And the last thing we want to see here is that try as much as possible to be nice to people, because even at retirement, even no matter the amount you have, you still need people to be around you. Be nice to people. These are the things we just want to discuss today. We cannot exhaust it in this one episode. We will still come your way in the future, just as I've said. In case you have an inquiry, you want to reach us, my numbers are 08054269557. The other number is 07033 253527. An email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. You can reach us and we will still help you, if you want to actually know more about what we are doing. God bless you as we look up to coming your way again in the future.